This video is going to be about how we find the area of a circle. Now the formula that you need to remember is that the area is pi times by the radius squared. So in this particular question you can see that my radius is 4 centimetres, so A equals pi times 4 squared. Now a mistake that a lot of you made in lesson was you thought 4 squared was 8. Remember, this does not mean 4 times 2. It means 4 multiplied by itself, so 4 times 4. So that means A is pi times 4 times 4. On my calculator I can do pi times, just correct that, pi times 4, and then the squared button is this one here, the x squared. So I don't need to put times 4 again, I can just put that in, and you can see on my display now it's pi times 4 squared. Press equals, I get 16 pi, which I can change in that way. So that's 50.26548, and it continues, which are 3 significant figures. There's 1, 2, 3. We look at this one to decide what happens to the 2, whether it will stay the same or increase. And because this is greater than 5, this is going to increase, so we get 50.3. Now remember, the area is measured in square units, so this time this will be 50.3 centimetres squared. Have a look at this question. Again, we need the formula A equals pi r squared. This time though, they haven't given me the radius, they've given me the diameter. Now, we learned in the last video that the diameter is 2 times the radius. So if my diameter is 10 metres, my radius, which is half the distance from here to here, must be 5 metres. So my radius is 5 metres. And now I can use my formula for the area. So A equals pi times 5 squared. Put that in my calculator. And to 3 significant figures, I get an answer of 78.5. Again, we're in square units, so this will be metres squared. Now, one thing you really need to watch out for is the difference in the two formulas. So in the last video, I showed you the formula for the circumference of a circle, which is this formula here. And many of you confused it with the formula for the area of a circle, which is this one here. When you get an exam question, you need to read it very, very carefully and check, are they asking you for the area, which is this formula, or the circumference, which is this formula. So, what I'd like you to do for me now, please, is to calculate the area of these two circles.